Hey everybody. All right, so welcome back. This is the abdominal series, abdominal routines. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I've put together a couple of individual routines into a nice flow. And all you're going to need for this one is an empty stomach, an empty bladder, and your gold ball. All right, and I would recommend that you watch my belly breathing video first so that you learn how to belly breathe, because I'm going to be cueing to when you inhale to push your belly in towards the ball, and then as you exhale you're going to retract the belly away from the ball and relax onto the ball. All right, you'll get it. Just keep practicing. Don't get hung up on it. All right, just come on down to your mats, onto your pubic bone. There's two bony landmarks you need to know for this series. You're going to need to know where your pubic bone is, right here, and then the front of your hip bones. Okay, the other landmarks is your hip, the hip crest, your hip bone that actually, here's the front of your hip bone, and then your hip bones are around the back, right? You can feel them. Just take your hands and rub your thumbs around the top of your hip crest, and that's your hip bone, all right? And you're going to be using, when we go on the sideline, you're going to be using that bone as a guide, all right? Just as a little guide to go around the side waist. You'll see what I mean when we do it. All right, let's jump right in, get started. I'm going to do one side, and then you can do the other side, all right? Just play the video over to the other side. Okay, we're going to start on the pubic bone. So just come down onto your pubic bone. Take a couple of breaths here. Let's practice that breathing that I was talking about. Let's practice that belly breathing. All right, so from here, go ahead and be in forearm plank. Both legs are activated. Just relax. You're going to be bearing weight from the back of your hips into the ball. So just melt into the ball here. Take a breath in, push the belly towards the ball on inhale through the nose, and as you exhale, relax. Drop the knees and drop the torso, and just lay down. Relax, relax, relax here. Good. Let's do it again. Come back up on forearms, straighten the legs. Inhale, expand belly into the ball, and exhale, relax. Good. One more breath. Inhale and exhale. Good. All right, let's explore the other landmarks. We're going to go off the pubic bone over to the right hip bone. So just bring your body to the right and start doing little circles around that right hip bone. All right, here what we're doing is we're warming up the tendons that grab onto that bone. There's various things going on here in the hip bone. All right, the first exercise we're going to do is the side waist stretch, getting into the external obliques, the internal obliques, transverse abdominals. We're all in here right now, right? The other thing we can do is we're pushing off the toes and bringing the body forward over the ball, and then we're going to push back on our arm, push down in our arms, and push the body back towards the feet, right, and bring the ball up a little higher into the belly. All right, so let's stay right here at the hip bone. Left knee is down, and we're going to go ahead and extend the right arm and right leg out. Okay, so this is if you're on your right hip bone. When you switch and go to the other side, of course, you're going to do the opposite. All right, so let me just talk about arm, leg. So the same side the ball's on, stretch that arm out, stretch that leg out. All right, take a breath in, inhale, and exhale, press down to the back of your hips, and straighten the leg and arm out, right, tractioning from the ball, out from the ball. Getting long here. Take another breath, inhale. And exhale, bear down through the back of the hip and extend long out of the hip, both directions, using the ball as your point of traction. Do one more breath, inhale and exhale. Stretch, 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 stretch. All right, bring the right elbow back in, and let's turn to right side, forearm side plank. All right, and we're going to be on the side waist. I'm going to move up so you can see. All right, and we're going to use our hip bone as a guide. Bring the ball up a little higher off the hip, and you're in the sideways. You can take your top hand and lift those bottom ribs up and away from the ball. Take your legs and separate them like scissors. Right, so you're up on the balls of your feet. Notice, see how my legs are separate, and I can keep myself really stable here as I bear down. Right, the arm can stay here as you breathe. Inhale. Expand belly into the ball, and then as you exhale, melt. And if you can go ahead and extend that bottom arm long right? Keep breathing. Breathe into the side belly. Inhale to the ball. And exhale. Keep moving those ribs up. Take one more breath. Inhale. And exhale. Getting long through the waist. If you have the stability, you can stack your legs for a nice long stretch out of the waist. All right, and then we're going to come onto our back. Just turn again. You're going to bring the ball right at the top of the back of the hip crest, the back of the hip bone. Right, you're leaning in here. You can slide your body down and bring the ball up a little higher. You're in the external obliques here, releasing. Take a breath in, inhale. Breathe into those back ribs. Exhale, melt. Good. Your gaze should be up to the sky. I'm only turning like this because I want to talk to you, but I'm going to do it here. I'm going to do it right. Inhale. Breathe in and exhale, melt. Good. Take your body up towards your head. Just taking it down the back a little bit. And now we're going to go back to the side waist. You can take a breath or two more there. That's okay. You know, you can spend as much time as you want. I'm just doing this for instruction right now. Take another breath in here. You're in forearm side plank. Inhale. Super active legs. Exhale, melt down onto the ball. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Feel this nice lengthening. You can take that top hand, lift the ribs away, send your legs long, straight, super strong, super engaged, belly's firm. And then we're going to come back to the hip bone, right? That front hip bone, right on that one side. The same side we're there, stretch out here and get long. Good. Now let's go to the psoas, all right? So we're going to slide your body and bring the ball back in towards the pubic bone. So now we're going to get it to settle right in between the pubic bone and the hip bone on that same side. All right, so you're in the little pocket. You stay here, breathe. I'm going to make sure that you know where I'm talking about. Between here and here, right? You're going to seat that ball right there. All right, so come down. Seat it right in there. You're in the psoas muscle. This is the posterior abdominals. Psoas and the iliacus. All right, getting in there. Right, such a great muscle to keep lengthened. Right, keep pressing down through the back of the hip. Same thing, activate the right arm, stretches out. You can have your left arm bent. So same leg, same arm, that same ball side, the same side you're on, that leg, that arm extends and stretches. Take a breath in, inhale. Keep pressing down, exhale, melt. Wrap, tuck your tail, wrap the whole, the whole hip, that whole iliacus, ilium wraps around that whole hip area, wrapping the ball. Take another breath in, inhale, breathe into the ball, expand belly into ball. Active arms, active legs, exhale, melt. Wrap the hip, tuck the tail, wrap the torso, breathe. Good, final exercise. You can come up on your forearms or extend both arms out, right? You're gonna lift that same leg, the ball side leg. Inhale, lift the leg, inhale, and exhale, lower down. Really slow. Good. Great for the psoas here and your glutes. Inhale, lift, and exhale, take it down. Good. One more. Inhale, and exhale. Good. You can do as many of these also as you like. All right. Come back to your pubic bone. Okay, and stay there. Okay, forearm plank. All right, so now we're going to do the center abdominal work. Okay, we just did the work for the one side. All right, I would recommend definitely starting on your right side for the ascending colon. So we're right here in the center, right back on your pubic bone. All right, this is where belly breathing is going to be really powerful. So from here, if you can, stay here if you need to, but extend arms, legs if you can. We're going to take a couple breaths in each spot. You're on your pubic bone. Inhale, breathe in. Expand belly towards the ball, and as you exhale, relax. Torso comes down, knees can come down, and relax here. Wrap, tuck the tail, wrap the torso. Good. Do it again. Inhale, get long, and exhale. Good. Now we're ready to roll off that bone. Slide your hands back like you're going into, or come back into forearm plank. Push the body back and bring the ball up into the low abdominals. All right, you can go side to side here, kind of going across the low abdominals in the bladder area. Drop into it, pressing from the back of the hips. Arms go back out again. Strong arms, strong legs, really activate. Inhale, push belly into ball. And exhale, melt, tuck your tail. Good, wrap it around. Good, let's do it again. Inhale. And exhale, melt, tuck. One more here. Inhale, press down to the back of the hips, expand. Belly expands, exhale, wrap. Good. Move back. You're looking straight down. I'm looking at you guys just so I can see. Now the ball is right at your belly button, no higher, right? Big ball, so we're really in the abdominals. Extend arms, extend legs. Fire up the legs, fire up the arms. Big strong plank. Inhale, expand belly to ball. Big expansion in the belly. Exhale, melt, wrap. Tuck tail, wrap, 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 wrap. Get long, stretch. 2 more breaths. Inhale, expand belly into ball. Exhale, wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Melt. 1 more. Inhale, expand, lengthen, and exhale, tuck. Relax, 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 relax. Woo, good stuff. Come back up to your pubic bone, and we'll just hang out and rest. Let this digest a minute. Rock your hips side to side. Good. Slide your hands back and come into an up stretch, up dog, supported up dog. Look up and down. Okay, big stretch. Right from here, variations, you can take half bow. Here, still on the pubic bone, drop all your weight in and take half bow. Look forward or up. Right, you can take the other side. Again, stay as long as you'd like. And then full bow, right, is always an option here. You can be on the ball, take one, and then the other, you really have to bear down into the ball and start to kick the feet into the hands, hands into the feet. Stretch, 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 look up, look up. This is a more advanced version, so don't strain. Only do that if you've really practiced this a lot. Okay? So then you're going to do the other side, right? So just replay the video and go to the left hip bone and do the whole thing again on the left side. All right? See you next time. If you have any questions, give me a call or send me a message. If you need balls, send me a message.